'cause I'm working for a living.
Looking for a job? Tune in. Staffing expert and author Scott Wintrip has some ideas about speeding up the hiring process. His book, High Velocity Hiring, due out next month. He joins us with a preview for job hunters. This book is literally hot off the press because you haven't even seen this final copy, huh?
That's true. I was so excited to see that in your hand, Lauren.
Okay, so let's begin with key advice for those who are trying to find the best job out there. What should they be doing, first of all?
Well, they shouldn't blab. That's
Okay.
the first thing. You want to ask lots of great questions. Questions are a sign of intellect. Questions are a sign of interest. So if you ask really great questions, it creates great conversations. It's very engaging for the interviewer and very informative as well.
One of the things you said, which I thought was interesting, was look for companies or leaders who are doing meaningful work.
That's true. Anybody can apply for jobs online. If you really want to go after great jobs, you look for great companies. So you look at what they're doing in the community. You look at kind of what the products, the services that they're creating, and you find the ones that resonate for you and go after those jobs.
Like, for instance, a company that might be giving back or some sort of nonprofit or something.
Absolutely.
Because if you're working for them, chances are you'll wind up being happy in the end, right?
That's true. If they're giving back, they're probably giving to their employees as well.
Let's hope so.
Let's hope so, yes.
And to try to break the ice, you know, sometimes you said in your book that it's really important to look for someone who might have something in common with you. Like maybe you can find someone that works at that place that went to the same school as you or something like that, right? From
Absolutely.
the same hometown.
You know, before we did this segment, you and I started connecting about something about kids. It's the same thing. You know, if you find that common ground, you really connect with people. It's a human-to-human interaction versus you're the interviewer, I'm the interviewee, and we have to be all serious.
Right, better than just a resume, a piece of paper that you're sending in.
Yes.
You say the best thing to do, not to blab, ask lots and lots of questions. So take a look at some of these questions we have. I love to know what objectives you have for our meeting. Why me? Why now? What would success look like for someone in this role? These are things that you can really ask to impress someone, right?
Absolutely, and then you can actually, as the interviewee, take the answers you get and just flip those into more questions. So it proves that you're listening, digs deeper, shows that you're interested in what they have to say, and it creates a very meaningful conversation.
So if they say, well, do you have any questions, and you don't have any, that's probably not a good sign.
Bad sign. You know, great questions, have a plan, 8 to 10, specifically about the company, but also things you're interested in as well.
As far as experience goes, sometimes just putting it on your resume isn't always the best thing to set you apart, right?
No, what sets you apart is how you behave in the interview. So for example, if somebody asks you for information or asks about your experience, you could maybe, a sales job is a good example. Instead of talking about your experience, you could say, let me show you how I do that. They'll be the person who's being sold to. You're the salesperson. You demonstrate your skill versus talking about doing work. It's not as fulfilling. Showing how you do work, very, very enlightening to the interviewer.
Oh, that's good. And also having stuff to back it up, like saying, you know, from the results, I guess, that you've produced over the years. Right?
Oh, so true. You know, most people were taught by their mamas or their daddies not to brag. Interviewing is formalized bragging. So thinking ahead of time, what are the 5 to 10 things that you've accomplished in your career and being prepared for those?
Oh, there you go. Okay, you can find a link to Scott Wintrip's firm and also his upcoming book that's out soon. We're going to put it on our website, fox4news.com. Thank you so much for coming in. We appreciate it.
Great to be with you,
It's
Lauren.
always tough hunting for a job.
It is. It is.
Thank you.